Welcome to part 2. Well, kind of. I'm not too great at this whole video thing. And the section where I left off was right here. So this section right here. I wrapped all that. And then wrapped this last quarter panel. And then I installed that Fender Flare. So the Fender Flare's on. The other thing I did was I added a splitter piece to make everything kind of go smooth. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here. On the front, I made this shark fin looking thing to attach, and then we come down here and I made another one right there to tie into that whole thing. So there she is. So what's next is this fender. So unbeknownst to me, when 3M changed their material, they went from a 1080 to a 280 film. And the 280 has a cool cover on it, but the color just isn't as vibrant as the other one. So here, this is the 180 film, the original, and then there, and then the door is the 280 film. 280 film works better. It was easier to apply and less scratches because of that protectant. But the thing that I did notice is the film had some speckle to it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if we come over here, so this is a roll I got from Metro. Gonna have to cut that. So if you see, I'm not sure if you'll see it, inside there you can kind of see a little bit of a speckle. It's like overspray on the adhesive, and it actually shows up in the wrap. Alright, so this side you can really see it. So that's what I'm dealing with. I tried to open up a, see if I can't get different angles. I opened up a case with Metro Restyling. They say all sales are final, and then they said that they would forward my case to 3M itself. So we'll see what happens. So I want to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about on the two different films here. So here, this piece is our 280 film, and then this piece right here is the 180 film. So, I mean, right off the bat, you can kind of tell this one's just got more color to it than this stuff. They're just more vibrant. That's one of the things that really disappointed me about the film. It just lost its vibrance. You can kind of see here, you know, moving the light around. But what is nice about the 380 stuff is it is the only film that I know of that has this clear layer, right? And what's cool about this layer is other films do have a clear layer, like this carbon stuff has a clear layer to it. The problem with this clear layer here, if I can get it off for you to see, is it doesn't stretch. Right there. Doesn't stretch. It exposes the material. But this 3M stuff, this stuff actually stretches with the material. So you can do all your wrapping and leaving this on, and it stretches. So we can do that to it. So you take that off, and that's more of a, we take it off, and that's more of an example of what it looks like as a finished product. I honestly feel like the luster is actually better in their older product, but that could be just me. Definitely less color. So I don't know if I want to keep wrapping in this stuff. It is my favorite color. This other stuff you may be asking, this is some of that Chinese stuff that you see that's 5D. It's pretty cool. It's cast, so it's not very fun to work with. It's very thick. It says it's got air release. It looks like it has air release. It doesn't have air release. It gets very bubbly. But it does some pretty cool stuff. So I actually use this material to dress up the side skirts here. And I also did that on the front here and on the lip there. So when I say cast, it's like stamped, so you can actually see the texture actually moves. So it gives it a real carbon fiber look. But it's not. It's just wrap. It needs lots of heat to work with. It's pretty thick. It's not easy film to work with, but if it's just a nice flat surface, interior pieces, it does a pretty good job. So this is the wrapped Widebody RX-8. I did the old 1080 film before. It was all wrapped, and then I got the Widebody kit here and wrapped it with the new 1080 stuff. I mean the new 280 stuff. But it's not as colorful. We did the embossing like you saw last time. And then we've got this rear skirt going on here. Looking to do some more pieces like that on the back side. And yeah. So this is ABS plastic. It's pretty easily available. I got this from Red Plastics. I got a full sheet here, 4x8, and basically what I do is I make cardboard templates, put it on the car, tape it up, and then get a shape that I really like, and then from that template I trace it down and then cut it out with a jigsaw. So here I am doing exactly that, tracing out the cardboard template, getting the jigsaw ready there, and making that cut. Pretty straightforward, just a steady hand. I'll make a mirrored version, so I'll have two of these, and then I can bolt them together and then sand and shape the material as a mirrored image. We use heat, and we can bend it like this piece right here. So this is a sacrificial piece. So I got the shape all cut out. It's nice to work with. It's got a smooth side, a textured side. You can see my tracing there. And then once you can take a heat gun to it right here, and you can basically just heat it up and bend it however you want. So this is a pretty easy 90-degree shape. This one's kind of ugly. So the trick is, you'll see in this time lapse, is to put two pieces of wood here and here, and that gets you a straighter line, basically, when you do the bending. So taking that same methodology there, and the end results are these fin pieces right there. Thought I'd tie the whole kit together. Then I also did these rear pieces as well. Wrapped them in the carbon fiber 5D Chinese material right here. Worked out pretty good. And then finished her off with some blue pinstriping to get it to pop, and that matches the rest of my theme. So some of you guys have maybe seen a dyno video that I have from like 9 or 10 years ago. It's on here, you can find it. So some of you might be wondering, what's under the hood now? So let's take a peek. Let's get you a YouTube update. So we're gonna pop the hood here. It's a Reanime carbon fiber hood. I did try out the fiberglass one with some wrap. So that's it today. So we did some powder coating on the pipes there to give it that blue accent color. We've got a nice wire tuck, not quite shaved engine bay, custom coolant reservoir there from RX-8 Performance. And this engine's been running 8 years now, 9 years on 15 pounds of boost. Probably doing 350 to 400 horsepower on the virtual dyno. Where I'm at, dynos aren't too available, and I'm not too worried about throwing it on there. The secret sauce is milling the Apex seals to RX-7 depth, and a street port, and then a home tune. But that's what's in here. So it's wide, it's fast, and it's fun. Hey, thanks for making it this far, for watching these crappy videos and just trying this out, playing it out. Please leave a comment, a mention, whatever. I try to answer the questions. And if you have any other ideas or things you'd like to see, let me know. I'm coming up with some more content for you. Catch you all later. Bye.